Okay, I just want to do a quick little video here about my P220. You see I've got some X-Ray 3 night sights on it. And, put the Legion grips on it with the reduced lower profile Legion controls. And I've got a short reset trigger kit in it, which I think is pretty much a necessity for most of these SIGs. The ammo I've got here that I've been shooting through it at the moment, 185 grain plus P Barnes bullet, solid copper hollow point. When I first got this gun, it had this spring in it, which is a 20-pound spring. If your hands are wet, slippery, you try to grab the back of that slide and work the slide, it can be a chore. You really have to use a good solid overhand grip on it and jam the frame forward to kind of help cycle it to be sure you're going to get it done good. There's another option. This is a Gray Guns pink spring, which is 17-pound instead of 20. So you can use that as an extra power spring in your P226 if you're shooting really hot ammo, or as a reduced power spring in the P220. The P220, when they first introduced it, they had just a 15-pound spring in it. So I thought, well, a 17-pound spring, I'd check that out and see what it was like. It's good, strong spring, you know. It works the slide. You know, you can drop it from slide lock with the breech face just barely behind the rim of the top round, and it'll easily cycle around into the chamber and so forth. The problem is if you're using heavy ammo, what it's like in terms of the slide velocity coming to the rear, maybe beating up the gun a little bit. So I was looking for something in between those two, and I decided to try this Wolf 19-pound spring, which you can see it says for the P220 it's a reduced power, P226 extra power. So it's just a little bit less than that 20-pound spring. But even though you can still feel a good solid resistance, it definitely a lot more power than the 17-pound spring. So I think that's going to be pretty much my go-to in here. You can still easily work the slide if you have a malfunction or something, or just to load the pistol from empty, but it should be strong enough to handle some of this plus P ammo. If I was just shooting standard pressure ammo, you know, like the lower powered hardball, or maybe just a non plus P 185 grain load, I might go ahead and try this pink spring. But I think this Wolf 19-pound spring is going to be my new go-to for this gun.